Hello and welcome back to another episode of The Standard Grind. And today, very special episode. In the magic story, goblins are often eaten by dragons as fodder, just like, fuel to get them through their day to day. Throughout their lifetime, they might eat a ton of goblins, a metric ton. Thus, goblins are dragons are part goblin. Because dragons are part goblin, we can play dragons. And so because of that, today we are playing dragons. In standard, we have been working on a Teamer Dragons list. We did lose that round, but we're going to take that information. We're going to look at our red sources. We don't have a lot of red sources. Or maybe we just got unlucky with our red sources. Yeah, we got a decent amount. We have a lot of blue sources, which maybe we could trim on. Trim the Mistrise Village for... Let's just do another blue-red. Let's do another blue-red land. Let's try it like that. Best of ones while we figure out the deck. Let's do a quick audio check to make sure everything's working. Turn it up. Maybe. Is it working? Maybe. Perfect. Cool. Okay, so now it sounds great. And I have coffee too. Oh, it's the best timeline. Sip a little coffee after dinner. Got a beverage. Start off at the commercial district looking for something. That is something. We will try it. This is omniscience. Oh, we're in danger. Verge. Heirloom. Okay, attack with it so that they can then pick it up and bounce it to recast it. Getting another trigger, looking at more cards. Another land. We should have definitely killed it then. We will kill it just to do something and pass. Very interesting. I mean, mill 3 lands is pretty good. So I get 2 cards and a land. So because they're cards, I get a treasure. Because there's a land, there's not a land, I don't get the 3-1. Another land on top. I still don't have a blue source except for this treasure. But this would let me cast the Urani. No, it's not true. The herd migration fixes for Urani. So I could theoretically 4/6. It's 8. So yeah, I need this land to cast it next turn. And I can't use the treasure. I play the Roiling Dragonstorm. I think I need to dig for interaction. And like a legit blue source. Get rid of the Twin Maw. I guess I could cast it with Herd, which is nice. Put this in the graveyard. It doesn't matter. I have no graveyard synergies. What am I doing? Oh, I could have drawn a card. Okay, we're learning. This deck has some legs that we're not using. Okay. Pylons is good. Sure. Make my thing attack for less. Oh, mill yourself. Okay. Then they draw 3 because they have a billion cards. But then they just give it to me. Okay. Bone Horde's good. So I get both a 3/1 and a treasure. Now I can choose to either play my blue source that I won't be able to use this turn, or I could just play an untapped land. I want this creature to get trample and draw me a card. And I'm thinking I just go to combat. Take your face. Nice. I can only play these cards this turn, so I'll play this. Should definitely done that first. Shark, a little late for Sarkin. Play another Erd Heirloom. Terror of the Peaks. No More Lies? I could see it. Slam No More Lies. You haven't been able to cast it the entire game. It's been in your hand. They don't counter it? Fascinating. This has been a pretty interesting game. I wish I had a sideboard. If I had a sideboard, I could do some crazy stuff. Hey, appreciate you dropping in. Thank you for being here. We're playing some Goblin Dragons. Dragon Goblins. Goblins are eaten by dragons, so dragons are kind of goblins. Man, there's omniscience somewhere. Yep. Opponent's been very unlucky in their flips. Which is kind of insane. Because their deck is entirely redraws and like looks and stuff. Okay. Okay. We just like dome them, play a Verge, play the biggest dragon that we have. When this, oh, I love you. We're streaming. I love you. Okay. I love you, Mom. All right. And we play the biggest dragon to target them with the yeah. This is dumb. So I feel like Terror of the Peaks into Tyranny is super, super good. That's what we want to be doing more often. That's how we're gonna be winning games. Like that's 10 damage right there. And then if we have the 3-mana Siege, we get to also attack with a hasty 10/10 and flying. I like this hand a lot. I think this hand gets better on the draw. I mean, on the play. But on the draw, it's still pretty decent. Because if we need to, then we're able to just cast like Dragonstorm. If we flood, or if we don't draw lands, we can discard our Ureni to draw lands to dig. But with all of the resources we have right here, we can cast every spell in our hand except for Ureni. So I'm super excited. Opponent's probably thinking about their mulligan. Mulligans can be very difficult. Sometimes you win or lose the game before it even starts due to mulliganing. So thinking about it, taking time, totally respectable. After this one, we're going to jump into matches of dragons. I want to play best of 3 with this deck because I want to see how the sideboard goes. Or how the sideboard is. I feel like the ability to go super late game, but get to the late game quickly is like, I'm super excited to see how we play against a deck like this that just goes so fast. Oh, and the Twin Maws and the River. Okay, we're just going to keep this one too. We're going to be playing big dragons. And I'm excited to see. Excited to see how this goes. Slick shot, that's fine. Now we have to kill the slick shot, but that's okay because we can. Play the Spire Bluff. Kill this slick shot. Oh, it's a creature without flying. Pain. So we could technically still play Herod Heirloom and play Magmatic. I think I like that more. let's get this down. Now they can potentially shock. Opt is good too. Storm Chaser's good, that's fine. So if I can get this 4/5 down, oh, that's even better. So we could Twin Maw, Torch, leave them with a 1/1. Next turn we play a 4/5. I really like that. So let's go Charring Bite, hit the Swift Spear. So we're going to Torch. Show me a reason for torching on my turn. Okay, thank God. I was like, if I messed up by not torching on my turn in my second main, I would have been so sad. Thankfully, there was no reason. They're going to tap out by leveling up the Storm Chaser talent and picking up the Opt, which is beautiful. It's what we want to see. We can go Sharkin, but I think really what I want to do is get this 4/5 down. 4/5, tag a land, get it out of here. Magmatic, lets them do the thing. Stuns it though. Now we can like hold up River Regent, or we can go Shark and Roiling Dragonstorm. I still feel like I'm fine. My opponent can do their thing. I'll eat the bigger one. Aha, see? Eventually we're going to get there. Show the Meringue, River Regent. Play the Roiling Dragonstorm. I don't think we need... No, but this gives us a dragon every turn with this. I don't think we would need the Meringue River Regent, maybe. 1, 2. We could bounce 2 things. This is 6 mana. I mean, it is a 6/7 dragon. Play the Copper Loring Gorge. No attacks. Lightning strike me twice. I believe it. I believe I have died. I believe I have fucking died. I think about it every night and day. I think I died and died and died and went away. 'Cause I believe I have died. Okay. Oh, they have one more spell. So they have one more spell. Yep. Good game. All right, so let's go to best of 3 games, because if we played that person for 3 rounds, I guarantee you that we would have been able to win that match. So I want the ability, the agency, to go to longer terms. So let's do this. Let's events. Why not? Traditional standard event. Why not? Yeah. Yep, it's fine. We'll make it work. Let us begin the grind. The standard grind. The dragon grind. We're going to do a podcast with my brother Cole later. It'll be probably posted tomorrow, if not the next day. And then streaming the modern grind going forward. This was like a spur of the moment. This is a random one-of video. It's not going to ever be done again, where we play dragons, and we're going to be doing it for this league, and I'm super excited because I think this dragons deck is really strong. My buddy Julian on Twitter said I would need a thumbs down button. So funny. Shout out to Julian. Julian's a legend. We'll find somebody. There's people out there. They're just recovering from yesterday. We're going to get to the late game for sure. Sure. There's an effigy on the battlefield. Monstrous rage. That's what I want to see. That's not what I want to see. Bad. Down, Screaming Nemesis. Bad, Screaming Nemesis. Down. Ow. Please don't have another Screaming Nemesis. Please. Well, good game. That was a solid beating. We lost to Figgies. Not nice. Floodmaw's good. Sentinel's decent. Dragonback's good. Urani's not going to happen. Twin Flame and Meringue are too slow. This is first strike. This does not. This has damage. This is a good blocker. Ramp isn't as great, but we are at 61. We can just cut Dragonstorm. Run it like that. Yeah, well, I believe in us. I think that we have the potential to have a curve that can work. This is what I'm talking about. They do exactly what they did last game, and we do this, we win. So they're attacking for 2. They can Monstrous Rage it to 5. 6 total if we include the ping. If they play in a Figgy. Just hardcast a Steel Cutter. Okay. I don't think I can afford to take another turn off. Yeah, I think I have to go. We have 2 red sources. Play the Avamaya. Play this. Next turn we can play this. Then the next turn we can play this. If we wanted to, this turn we could have played this. And next turn we could have played this. The issue with that is that means we have no creatures on board for 2 whole turns. It's a fleeting a Figgy, but it isn't a Figgy. Mm-hmm. I think I can race them if that's what they're doing. I guess race is the wrong term. Green, blue. This blue source makes this a red source. This to be a green source. Unless they can kill me right here, I think we stabilize next turn. The issue is then Burst Lightning is just so good. Okay. So we traded, but I kept myself at the highest possible life. I know they have the Afigi in hand, which is painful because that means that I can't leave up Torch. I mean, that's a reason to have crewed the Lumbering World Wagon and then kept the dragon, because then the dragon could have blocked this Afigi. Okay, I was gonna say we don't lose to. Yeah, we don't lose to that. So now, let's be smart about this. Play the Terror of the Peaks. Play our land for turn. Land triggers. Make a 4/4. 4 triggers. Shoot their Corey Steel Cutter. We cannot kill that Heartfire hero. Bin this. Could we have just killed them? No. We also can't attack because then they'll just block their Heartfire hero. Oh, that's not true. The torch deals with it. Okay, so in that case, we can crew with this one. Combat. This one attacks. Then in response to this trigger, target their face, torch the Heartfire hero. Damage. Oh, we didn't give it trample and draw, but that's fine. And then, okay, so Heartfire hero's good. Okay, so yeah, they wanted to get their trigger, which I respect. Usually it's opponent well played. Sometimes they have it, sometimes they don't. The deck went crazy there. I guess if we were able to have like pyroclasms, that might have been really nice, but I mean, we were very close, and that's like the best deck in the format. So I feel pretty confident about how that went. I feel pretty happy. Okay, let's run it back versus just Yall. I would like to play. Show you the power of no lands. Okay. No. There's got to be a good hand in here somewhere. No and no. We will get there one day, my son. Play a commercial district. Sure. It's a land. It'll grab me my blue source with my Lumbering World Wagon. Okay. I expected this. I knew one day that my time would come and I would have to fight the great beast. That is mono red. Okay. First Blood. Play this big first strike guy. And then, like, I'll do this thing where I, like, crew it. This other thing. And then, like, I'll attack with this big thing. And, like, see how you dump me, like, 2. I'm gonna deal you, like, I don't know, 6. It's, like, a little bit more. And I know I can't block with his Boneheart Dracosaur, but that's because I'm gonna kill you next turn. And they're like, oh, fuck. Please, let's race. Oh, wait, no, never mind. I might just be dead. 12. Okay. See, you should have always played your Terror of the Peaks first. Because if we played Terror first, we would have actually won here. Okay. Never mind. Meringue River Regent is dumb. Urani's also very dumb. But what we're going to do is we go Meringue River Regent. Auto pay. These one and these one. Back to your hands, please. Yeah, this is 7. This would be 12 coming in. So I guess we don't need to attack. No attacks. Nothing bad's going to happen. Sure. See what? You have a Monstrous Rage? No, you have a Burst Lightning. Yeah. The issue is I couldn't block, because if I block, then I'd just take the damage. Well played, opponent. Well played. We need a way to deal with, like, Screaming Nemesis. Okay, so we're going to bring in a Braden Brotherhood End. Cut. Shave a Rolling Dragonstorm. Shave a Meringue. And a Urani. They're just too slow. Try it like that. Okay. I said no, ladies. Yeah. Ugh. My brain don't work. I'm trying so hard. Okay, I'm going to take the play. We can do the thing. See? I have a feeling that this is a deck that you're supposed to play to beat the decks that are not mono red, and when you play mono red, you go, ah, yes, mono red. This hand also just can't cast the Herd Heirloom, which is interesting. I mean, there's the Sharkin. The Sharkin should let us do it, so we can just immediately use it to go. Here's my Urani. Cast my Herd Heirloom, or maybe we go 5 damage to the Heartfire. And we play the Herd Heirloom next turn. No, because this is the only window we have to actually have green mana. So that is a good reason to just play it now. Also, if we draw something bigger, you can shock the Sharkin. That's totally fine. Yep. I mean, hey, you're playing good cards. I gotta say, you're playing good cards. I'm gonna take 4. Surveil. Land's fine. This is 5 mana. I'll get to 6. Yep. Sure. So now the Brotherhood End doesn't work on it. So I have to Twin Maw. This is 5, 6. I mean, yeah, no, this is just too slow. We're looking for interaction. So now what I have to do. Oh, but then I don't have the 6-drop. If I Yeah, I have to put myself to 1. The pain of everything being damage based removal. And we die to a burst lightning. I think we've lost all of our losses have been to a burst lightning to our face. So GG's opponent, well played. Burst lightning really good. You know, you can only take so much damage from the red deck before it just becomes an I win button. All right, we can do this. We can go 3-2. We're out of the red bracket. I swear. The local meta is pretty harsh. It's probably what that is. It's a local meta thing. Let's keep it going. Let's get this Thundering Falls down first. Dragonstorm's good. This is the kind of thing that I'm like. I was thinking about this deck, and I like the idea of a control, like dragons control. Teamer dragons. You're just playing like Izzet, or like, I guess you could say it's Gruul control. Playing like Gruul monsters with a blue splash for the top end dragon theme. This is a land, which is good. I like lands in this hand. Third land, leave up red source, play Roiling Dragonstorm. Draw 2, pitch the torch. Oh, but that's why we left a mana up. Oh, the pain. It should have been the Twin Maw 1000%. I was like, well, it's a 6-drop. I am playing goblins. I'm swearing. These are goblins. These are all goblins. Can't you tell? They're just really big goblins, Jared. I swear. This is a one. Also, for people who did not hear it before, this is a one-time episode where we are playing a brew that I made, and I'm trying it out. I just want to see whether or not Teamer goblins. Teamer goblins. These are goblins. It works. And we're finding out together. So we're going to go Sarkhan, show you the Meringue River region. Twin Maw actually is not as good as I thought. No, everything is still the same. I still play goblins exclusively in all formats. It's just I was brewing this deck with my brother in Discord, and while he went to dinner, I wanted to test it, and so I was like, why not, record the league and throw it up. Let's think. Think. We might just be dead. Surveil for sure. We don't have another land, so we don't have another choice. Magmatic's not what we want here. What we want is to be able to survive a turn. And to do that, we just have to make sure our stuff survives. I guess we could ramp. Should have done this first. That was a punt. Second blue source. And the turn, no attacks. Yep, so that'll shock me. I'll go to 12. They'll do me 8. I'm at 4. All right, I go to 2. That's fine. I draw. Ah, yes. Because I have. That's right. I forgot about the shock here, too. So they shocked me when my creature dies. They shocked me at the end step because they controlled the demon. And they shocked me in the upkeep with Shieldred. I thought I was going to survive a little longer. But, okay, so they're black-white. Looks like bounce, but it could also just be black-white mid-range. I think in this matchup, we just want the big, dumb things. Slam the big, dumb things. Torch is not good. Twin Maw is also very bad here. Into the Flood Maw is better. Negate is also really good. Paw Patch is decent, but I like those two. This card is just to be like, stop! Stop where you are and stop what you're doing and just chill for a moment. And sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Boom, boom. Dum, boom. Dum, dum. Maybe Teamer's the wrong color combo. It should probably just be 5 color, but the mana is so bad in standard right now. It would have to wait a couple sets for us to have better dual color lands. There's gotta be a better set of lands that's gonna come out. And when they do, they probably are gonna shake everything up. And I can't even talk about goblins between rounds. Let me talk about this. I miss goblins. Right now, down 2 matches, I wish I was playing goblins because I could be like, okay, buddies, let's rally together and win out. I like to think that we're a team working together. Trust in your friends. All right. Sounds fine. Not the greatest, but we have surveils and redraws. No. Well, they're just 2 big fatties and a redraw, so play a land. Bat. Sure, Nightmare's fine. We'll get there, don't worry. While they tap out. No, we probably wait in case they have a duress. If they have duress, then we just wait. Yeah, that's fine. Good window for me to do this. Don't need 2, that's for sure. That's fine. Paw Patch would be really good right here. However, slam the terror. Murder. Yeah. Well, this is definitely not where we want to be. Murder. I keep thinking this is 7 mana, but if it was 7 mana, it would be actually insane. 8 mana is still pretty crazy. I mean, I die no matter what you do. Yeah. If I chump here, I take 2, and then I take another 2 when my creature dies, and then you shock me. Yeah. GG, opponent, well played. Okay. We got this. I believe in us. Sometimes you're up against the wall in life. You just got to keep slugging along, trying your best, doing your thing, grinding it out. And we're trying. We're grinding it out. This deck may or may not be good, but it's fun. It's an interesting thought experiment, that's for sure. Is there a better way to build goblin or dragons? Definitely. You can probably play the black dragon that is a board wipe, and then also is a 4/4 flyer with ward discard a card. That's pretty good. The deck's pretty light on 4-drops, honestly. There's a lot of like innovation to be done. Like, look at how cool this deck is. Just pretend these are actual cards. Mulligan. Yeah. I mean, I like this more than the other hands. Let's do it. Sometimes you have to brew, and you have to test it, and you have to try it. And this is an example of how my mind works. You know, I had this really interesting idea of making like a really, really bad deck, and then I tweaked it, I changed it, I made it slightly less bad, and that's what this is. Then we're playing it, and the slightly less bad version of my bad deck turns out is still pretty bad. So I tried. Hey, you got to try things, or you don't know. And I have firsthand evidence now that this deck is a little bit too slow in the meta. But I think maybe once the meta slows down, dragons might have a chance. I do think that the curve of Sharken into Magmatic Hellkite is just super strong. Man, that coffee messed me up. Okay. I see you. And then you opt. Sure, that makes sense. I always forget sleight of hand is in standard. Now, I believe I have died. Good game, opponent. That's 8 and 13. I mean, 8 becomes 11. Yeah. Plus the, yeah. All that stuff. Kismaka. It's okay. We're going to run it back after sideboards and have so much interaction. Their head's going to spin. Let's just do it like that. This stuff is all too expensive. Just like slam it like that. We can get a win, I swear. We can dunk on this pirate. This prowess deck goes super small. We're like big dragons, right? Right? What I really want to play against is goblins. I'd love to like somehow run into a goblins player and be like, okay, I'm gonna super end this end the league by losing to goblins. Yep. I will torch that just to get the body off the board because you're playing prowess. Ramping into our 4 and 5s. Mm-hmm. Next turn I get to slam this Terror of the Peaks. Which is super cool. Sure. I mean, we'll take that any day of the week. Into the Flood Maw. Double Torch. So they dealt themselves 6 damage to get rid of my Terror. Which is right. Well, that's interesting. Torch? Monstrous Rage because it's got something. Wow, the equip's gonna fall off, so that this just shows how bad their hand is. I mean, that's our land, but it's tapped. That's a guaranteed dragon back next turn. Same thing. Hey, appreciate you dropping in. Yeah, so we're 0-2. I know, I think we're 0-3. We're fighting to get a win, a match win right now. Playing Dragonback Assault for no value. Just to get something into play. The deck's super cool. We played round 1 was against red, mono red Corey Steelcutter. Round 2 was against traditional mice. And then yeah, it's just been like a lot of really fast decks. Which is cool. I don't mind fast, but it's like, oh my god. The cool thing we've been doing has just not been working. I wish it was. I miss my goblins. Yeah. Yeah, that's a lot. It's a good amount of damage. And then you cast a spell. Cast a spell. Cast a spell. Cast a spell. I believe they have a monstrous rage. I believe they have a monstrous rage. I believe they have a monstrous rage. Monstrous rage. Oh my god. The issue with this is I'm so dead to this. Play the dragon back, wipe the board, but then they can activate it and equip to it to make it 3 damage. If we had one land there, we could make a 4/4 blocker, but as is, yeah. Bird works too. Do the Corey Steelcutter thing. Well played. Yeah. Well, yeah, I was gonna say sometimes like they flood out or they, you kill other creatures and they can't function. But in this deck specifically, we're trying to like ramp and get to the late game, and we never really get there because they're so fast and efficient. Which makes sense because that's what the deck is supposed to do. Why they switch from goblins to dragon testing? It's no, it's just a thought I had. This deck is like not like the gonna be the new thing. It's just me and my brother were talking on Discord, and I was really just brewing in my head. So I decided to get a list down, and he's actually we were like going over what we're going to talk about in the podcast tonight, and yeah. So in the middle of like talking about it, we threw a list together, and I wanted to just test it. And I was like, well, if I'm testing, if it's like a one-time thing that I'm testing, why not just make it a video and put it up? So, right now, 0-4. This hand is really bad. But we have a surveil, right? Right? Optimism. Optimism, guys. Gals, y'all, we can do this. Commercial district. No. No, give us a land. Please. Okay. Maybe. Hired Claw's good. Hired Claw's good. That dies to this thing. Pow. That one. Kill it with the fire. No. Now we draw land. Now we draw land. Land. This is how you talk to your arena. Oh, that wasn't the land arena. Come on, please. Land. Land. Please. You can do it. I believe in you. Give me a land and then another land, please. Or give me running torch the towers. All of my torch the towers. The top. Torch the towers. Assemble. So it was, I think it was literally mono red Corey Steelcutter, mono red mice, blue red Corey Steelcutter, white black. And yeah, and now mono red. Fascinating. I can do better. I can do better. What's crazy is I think if we play these exact same matchups with goblins, we crush because we play just bigger, better things than the mice deck. In my opinion, we go faster than these Corey Steelcutter decks. Exactly. Please, please, please don't quit on me. All right. I just need a basic forest. We only have one in the deck. Put it on top. You crazy birds. Please, put it on top. I just want a basic forest. Okay, apparently the deck is interpreting my basic forest as Twin Moss Storm Broods. I will do this to shoot myself so that I die to this Monastery Swift Spear. GG opponent. Because if I do it the other way, the game goes on for one more turn cycle, and there's no way I can win. It can happen sometimes. I've seen it happen. So it was very interesting to go back and watch the VOD. Oh, they are in these threes. Yeah. These 8 drops are just never gonna resolve. These 4 drops are really not gonna resolve either. Get the sentinels down, blocking duty, and we'll try it. Not very confident though. Sure. We just wait for them to try to monstrous rage, and instead we bounce it. Okay. There's the basic forest. It's just a little bit late. I know this is ineffective for my mana, but I wanted to get the body off the board in case they have more pump spells. Guess we get the sentinel down. Pretend that we're holding up torch. Sentinel might just be like a key part. We might be building this deck wrong. We might be building this deck in a weird way that doesn't work, and maybe this deck just has to be built like green red stompy. Hardcast Leylines are a really good sign. Another Leyline, okay. Play a Swift Spear. I know they're just gonna play a Slick Shot in one spell and try to kill me. That's why I have this Flood Maw. Trying to be funny if the wizard's close to it. Follow up. I think that'd be pretty funny if, like, now, like, because there's like dragons all over Tarkir and so many dragons are even breaking into other like planes. There's like a resurgence in like dragon hunters. Like Vivian Reed leads the charge and like goes around hunting dragons. I think that'd be pretty sweet. We brought in 2 Sentinel of the Nameless City, and these 2 Sentinels of the Nameless City are gonna win us this game. The Lord be good. Yeah, I could see it. Dragon Slayers. Like just like they had like, oh, they're all like, outlaws. It'd be like Dragon Slayer. Or what would they be called? They could do it as the Hunter x Hunter crossover. It'd be like, oh, the ones who hunt the dragons they're called hunters. I'll bounce this creature. And you can kick a burst lightning and kill this 3/4, but then I just map a bunch and then I still kill you, I think. So to start, I want to teach y'all about art. Boom. Sorry, that's a song. What type of effects do you think they will have if they do 100 costless? Yeah, it would probably be like if your opponent has a dragon, you have an additional ability. Like you have dragon. Like if your opponent has a dragon, then your creature on ETB does something. Whereas if your opponent doesn't have a dragon, then the creature just doesn't have that line of text. And like all of them will have like just like a really like basic ETB and then like a really basic other line of text. So none of them are like really busted. The better ones will be better, of course, but like I think that would be kind of decent. This is a mistake. We tried this before. Turn 6 is actually impossible. But we'll try it. Fuck it. Fuck it, we ball. Show me pre-games. Oh, I appreciate you. Yeah, it was a good day. What is it? I woke up, I went to work. I work at Jimmy John's right now. I'm between jobs, so I just like went back to where I worked at high school and I picked up a job. And yeah, so it was National Jimmy John's Day today at work, and so it was super busy, but we got through it. And then I came home and I made videos before I went to work. Then I went to work, and then I came home and I made more videos. Jumped on Discord with my brother, worked on this deck, and yeah. I mean, I'm super dead. I can only kill one thing here. So I'll kill this face down card. And, oh, it's a scamp. Beautiful. Yeah, it was a great day. It was a great day. I got to, any day that I get to wake up and talk about magic is a good day. I'm just so blessed. So blessed. I'm so incredibly grateful. Every day I wake up and I'm like, holy crap. Like the numbers and like, I put I love what I do and I put a lot of work into it, but like the fact that a lot of people put work into what they do and they never get to wake up and see what I get to see. So I just want to take the time whenever I get to say thank you all for watching, because it means the world to me that you watch. I love magic, and I'll talk about magic till my face is blue, and you'll probably see that if you watch enough of the videos. But you know, if nobody's watching, it doesn't mean anything. So really, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. It means a lot. Yeah. So 0-5. The deck is bad. We're going to we're gonna print. And then we're gonna go back to Twitter and we're gonna tell people